Hi, I'm Kirk with Gaming America, and today I'm here with the Ione Band of Miwok Indians Chairwoman Sara Dutshcke. The tribe recently closed on financing for its Acorn Ridge Casino property. How are you today, Sara?
I'm great, Kurt. How are you doing?
Very good. And I was wondering to start if you could take us through your journey of working for the tribe from being an Ione citizen to eventually becoming chairwoman of the tribal council.
Of course, I'm happy to. Well, I've been deeply involved in the tribe my entire life, as most of our tribal citizens have. I was raised in Amador County, where our tribe is the ancestral lands of our tribe, and where our tribe is currently headquartered. And I had a very unique experience growing up, being raised by my grandmother and my great grandmother, actually. So it gave me a unique perspective on our culture and traditions, gave me an opportunity to learn about the history of our people directly from some people who experienced it themselves. So that was a really, really great opportunity. And because of that experience, I developed, a deep connection to our tribal people, to our tribal culture and our community, and, a really strong commitment to being an important part of that community moving forward. Um, Even when I moved away from Amador County to go to college, I still maintained strong connections and ties with the tribe. And it was in 2017 that I decided to become a tribal leader. I served on tribal council that first year and then was elected to be the chairperson in 2018 and have served in that role ever since. So it's been a very interesting journey as the tribe's chairwoman, challenging but very rewarding. And I've really enjoyed it, and I've appreciated the opportunity to serve in this role. Um, in addition to my role as chairwoman, I'm a practicing attorney in San Francisco, and I focus exclusively on the area of federal Indian law. So my background and my own work and career has really positioned me well to serve in this role for my people.
Well, absolutely. And how did the idea for Acorn Ridge Casino first come about? As I understand, you've said it's an idea that's been 2 decades in the making.
That's right. So I think, if you were to look at tribes across California in particular, one of the ways in which a tribe works to restore a homeland, like our tribe did, is to explore opportunities for economic development once that homeland is established. And gaming happens to be the best option for most of us, and certainly the best option for the Ione band. So we embarked on this journey in about 2002, right around then, with a request to the United States to restore land for us to conduct gaming there. And the land was finally restored for purposes of gaming and whatever else we want to do on that land in 2020. So really, really long time in the making. Um, Once the land was restored, we started evaluating what we wanted to build in terms of the casino project. And that's really where the Acorn Ridge vision started to come to fruition. I can't tell you how excited I am. We are where we are today, and we're seeing it actually happening. Yeah, so
And how did the tribe come to work with gaming and leisure properties, especially with the $110 million in financing that was agreed upon in November?
Yeah, this was also somewhat of a long time in the making. So we were introduced to Gaming and Leisure Properties Inc. About 2 years ago through our financial advising firm, TFA Capital Partners. At the time, the tribe was looking for the right financing partner who would, see our vision, not only for the initial development of our casino project, but for other phases of the tribe's development, whether they're related to Acorn Ridge or other things that we do as a government to support our people. And at that time, GLPI just happened to be looking for the right tribal partner that was willing to work with them over a long period of time to develop a unique financing structure that actually has never been seen in Indian country. So it's a financing that is a first of its kind, and it's really exciting that we were able to figure out how to get it done, especially with some of the nuances of federal Indian law. GLPI has actually been a fantastic partner so far. They've showed not just a commitment to our initial financing and build of Acorn Ridge, but also getting to know our community and committing to working with us for the long term to, as we work to grow, diversify economically and support our people. So we couldn't be happier with anybody, we couldn't be happier than we are with GLPI as our financing partner on this project.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned how it was kind of a first time financing. With this being the first investment that the tribes received that's directly related to a gaming facility, what does that financial landmark represent for the tribe, and how does it help to showcase your growth over time?
That's a really that's a really good question. I mean, this actually means so many things for us. So obviously, the development Acorn Ridge is an initial step for us in establishing self-sufficiency and prosperity for our people. It provides us an economic engine so that we can provide programs and services to our citizens. Things like education, health care. We have special programs for our elders. We have special programs for our youth. We even have special programs to assist families when they've lost a loved one. So revenue from gaming activities actually will really help us ramp up those programs and really make a difference for our citizens. It also provides really amazing and career advancement opportunities for our citizens and the community as a whole. We're really hoping that we're able to contribute significantly to employment in rural Amador County and provide opportunities for people so that they can stay home because we all like to stay in our homelands. Um, but the partnership with GLPI, I mean, it does extend beyond that. We're hoping it does anyway. I mean, it's still a relatively new relationship. We just closed the financing last fall. But there are opportunities there to work with them as we continue to grow and diversify, both economically, but on other projects such as community development projects or housing projects. Our citizens are in great need of housing. So we're excited to explore those future opportunities with GLPI. And Acorn Ridge Casino is really paving the way for us to do that.
Absolutely. Are you able to provide any updates on the current construction of Acorn Ridge Casino? I know the financing closed in November, so I wasn't sure how much of a head start you guys have gotten.
Yeah, I'd love to give you a construction update and tell you a little bit about what we have to offer because we're really excited about it. So the construction actually started in December. It's on hold at the moment because it's raining here in California, but we're just working on preparing the site for the development. So a lot of ground is being moved, a lot of leveling of some of the areas so that we can build a nice, safe facility for our patrons. So it's really, really exciting to see tractors and trucks and everything running around out there after we waited so long for that to happen. I don't have an anticipated opening date yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be sometime in the spring of 2026, if not sooner. So hopefully a little bit sooner, but we'll see how the weather treats us. But just to talk to you a little bit about the casino itself, it's going to be in the rolling foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. So we're just there in Amador County, right at the base of the foothills as you go up to Lake Tahoe. So it's a really beautiful area. And the lands surrounding Acorn Ridge Casino are largely undeveloped. So we really thought about the natural landscape when we were coming up with the plan for Acorn Ridge. And so I'll share a couple of things that I think are unique about the property. Once we started thinking about how we can tie in the beautiful rolling hills, the oak trees in our area, just really share our beautiful homelands with our guests. Of course, we'll offer, the latest slot machines and table games, just like you would see in any casino. But there's some really cool things that I think you'll only see at Acorn Ridge. We've established two eateries in the casino, which is pretty impressive, I think, given that this is a small boutique style casino. It's not a large casino. One is a full-scale restaurant. It's really lovely. And we planned to serve or focus on California produced foods and feature wine from the region. I don't know if you know much about our region, but we are in the Shenandoah Valley wine country. And there are 40 or 50 wineries within, I don't know, I'd say about a 5-mile radius of Acorn Ridge. So we're very excited to start working with some local winemakers and feature their product at the casino. And then we have an indoor-outdoor sports area as well, our sports bar area as well. So both of the eating establishments, you'll be able to sit inside and outside and really just enjoy the natural landscape around you. one aspect of the casino development that I have personally have never seen anywhere is we'll actually have an indoor-outdoor gaming space as well. So one section of the casino is designed for the walls to fold back partially and just allow lots of fresh air and sunlight to flow through. So you get the sense of an outdoor gaming experience, even though you're technically indoors. So we're just so excited to share our new homelands with everybody who wants to come visit us and enjoy the casino.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I'm glad you mentioned a location of the casino because I was wondering, with popular tourism destinations like Lake Tahoe and San Francisco so near, is there a focus on ensuring that Acorn Ridge stands out above properties that are located in those areas?
Yeah, I think some of the aspects of the development I've shared with you is real. That's really designed to complement the existing gaming market and other types of tourism in the industry rather than compete with it. So we're really hoping that we can be part of that bigger tourism picture in our region and contribute to it in a positive way.
No, absolutely. Are some of those outside amenities of the area where Acorn Ridge will be kind of how the property will stand out, kind of utilizing the landscape around it?
Absolutely. The some of the other casinos in our area, for a variety of reasons, don't have that sort of indoor-outdoor experience. We are just so lucky to have a really, really beautiful piece of property where we can develop the casino literally on a ridge, so it will be sit high above everything around it. And just look over this beautiful landscape. So we really wanted to capitalize on what makes us unique, again, rather than competing with our neighbors. We just want to contribute to the overall experience in our region. And so that's why we've focused on the natural landscape in coming up with the development plan.
Absolutely. And that indoor outdoor aspect of gaming that you'll have, do you think that opens the door to potentially casino partnerships with some gaming developers, or is that kind of looking too far ahead at the moment?
I think that might be looking too far ahead at the moment. I think, as you may or may not know, we are partnered with Warner Gaming out of Las Vegas. They're a development and management partner for this project, and we're extremely happy with our relationship with Warner Gaming, and we intend to stay with them for a while. So can't look too far in the future, but right now we do have that development partner, and they're doing an amazing job.
No, absolutely. What are some of the examples where you've worked with Warner Gaming before in the past, if you don't mind me asking?
I personally have never worked with Warner Gaming in the past, but I am familiar with some projects that Bill Warner, who's the proprietor of Warner Gaming, helped develop in California, and they're really incredible developments. And I've had a chance to talk to leaders who worked with his former team, and they had nothing but a positive experience. So we were introduced to Warner Gaming a few years back, and we just thought they were the right fit for us. They specialize in exactly the sort of development that we're embarking on with Acorn Ridge Casino, which is a smaller, unique, customer-focused experience in what is otherwise a pretty competitive gaming market. So we've just been working with them for about the past 2 or 3 years, and they've been really fantastic, their entire team, and we couldn't be happier.
And I was wondering, Sarah, are there any future developments that the tribe is getting excited about as we head into the remainder of 2025?
There's a couple things I'd love to share with you. The first is actually we acquired a hotel property in October of last year. That hotel property is very close to the Acorn Ridge Casino development. It's on an adjacent parcel, and it was always slated for demolition. But through our discussions with local government and residents of the city of Plymouth, we learned that hotel is actually very important to the community. So we've spent the past several months working on a renovation plan rather than a demolition plan for the hotel. The hotel is currently called the Shenandoah Inn, and it's a 46-room small hotel just right at the entrance to Plymouth. We are rebranding that. It will now become the Oak Ridge Inn, and it's going through renovations as we speak. So we're really excited that we are going to have a hotel to complement our gaming operation, and we're really excited to be able to keep that for the benefit of the community as a whole. And then, of course, the tribe has a couple of other developments that are focused entirely on the tribe itself, including a community center and a cultural gathering area. We're very excited about that too. And when we have certain types of ceremonies and events there that are open to the public, we welcome the public to come and join us and learn a little bit about who we are as Native people.
Absolutely, and I'm sure there are ways that the hotel can work hand in hand with Acorn Ridge Casino to ensure the best experience for guests overall.
Absolutely, that's our hope.
Absolutely, and just to finish up, what are you most looking forward to once the property opens to guests in early 2026?
I'm really looking forward, first and foremost, to our citizens getting to experience this thing that we've waited so long for. They're so excited to see this development. I'm so proud to bring something like this to our community. So I'm really excited for those first initial days where we just invite our citizens to experience the property. But I am excited to welcome, local folks and folks outside of the region to see what we've built and to get a taste of a different sort of gaming experience in California, share our homelands, and also share why the tribe is doing this, because this is really about supporting our government and our people. And I think most people get behind that once they understand why a tribe engages in gaming like this. So I'm just really looking forward to seeing those doors open and realizing that it's actually going to happen now.
No, absolutely. And thank you so much for joining us today. I've been Kirk Geller with Gaming America, and we'll see you next time.